So we have it. Okay, so this document, it's just kind of step by step. Put the title in, add the cover photo, and then make this the announcement. I do this. Obviously, you're going to need to change the name and change the end of the link, and then your phone number information, all that stuff. And so you're going to change that as well. But then I just pin this to the announcement when, so it always stays at the top of the page.
Mm-hmm.
So then this is just the welcome, which includes what they can get for free that month. So this pizza cutter or the personal size roundstone. And then this is the ticket. I do the microwave game. And I started doing this years ago when I first started in virtual parties. But the microwave game, it just basically, some of those posts that are not as interactive, it keeps them still interactive. So, hey, Todd. So microwave, like if there is microwave 3 times on a post.
Are you talking to me? Is he asleep?
Yeah.
Did he go potty?
Oh, he said, no.
No, I'm not asleep.
What a sweet boy.
Love you, baby. So there's microwave 3 times, and they're going to say microwave times 3. Okay, so they can do this on any post, and then my comment to that would be, "Yay, you get tickets into the final drawing." So it's just kind of a way that to keep that participation up, just kind of a fun little game to play throughout. So I do this and keep the participation going. So after setting up the party, this is what I use. And guys, this is saved on my phone, okay, in my notes section. If you see my notes here, I wonder if I can pull up my notes from, does it save my phone ones? I don't know if it will show on here. But anyway, on my phone, I have in the notes section, I have the wording. So like for instance, this right here, the Hey Sally, what I want to send my hosts, I copy and paste this into a note. So when Monday comes, so I'll show you what it looks like on my phone. So like see there where it says Thursday before the party starts, that is the invite that I copy and paste and send to each of my hosts, and that's what they forward out. Obviously, I have to change the Facebook URL on the parties, but I just copy it and basically go into their page, change out the bottom part, and then send this to my hosts. So that's what my hosts get on Thursday. And then Monday, this is something, so yeah, okay, so that's Thursday before the party starts. Now, did I talk to you guys about packets last time? About the packets?
Yes, you did.
We did so many calls last week, I couldn't tell you like what I said on what call. So the packets, here's what I include in the packets. This party planner comes in the kit. I highlight the different things on there that I want them to recognize. Host special and guest special, opportunity brochure, and then the catalog. And so that usually costs just a couple dollars to send. I do use the new, have you guys all seen the new envelopes that Pampered Chef has in supply order?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so if you go to Pampered Chef website, I'll show you guys where they're at. These are, I mean, they're cheap to buy and they're cheap to mail. So if I just sign in on the website, Okay, so up here on the right-hand corner, okay, where you're going to see your name. Okay, so if you click on that and you go to your account, okay, so here where it says shop for my business, you want to shop for supplies. Okay, shop for supplies, and then it's going to take you to this consultant cart. This is where you can buy the sample products at one of them at 50% off. You can buy supply. Here's the new products, all the products here that you get. So if you go into supply, and the envelopes look like right there. Okay, so you get 25 of them for $7.50. So let me go show you what one actually looks like. They come in a pack. Right, so they come in a pack like this, and then can you guys see this? So they just have the Pampered Chef down there at the bottom, and then they're the sticky, where you can just stick them, fold it down and stick them. So they're just, and then that way if it rains or the mailbox gets wet, they'll stay nice. So you get a pack of these. So this is what I've started sending out for my host packets, and you can just buy them as supply order. So, and then I get I love to get these thank you cards and stuff here too. So, but yeah, you can see these discounted recipe books. You can get 10 of these recipe books for $6. So that's nice too, that if you want for giveaways and stuff, there's some good giveaways in here for cheaper where you can bundle stuff together. So like multiples of this kind of stuff, for cheaper. So there's that. Now, I don't know why I stopped sharing because I still need to share. So back to our document here. So with the packet, this, I guess I'll show you guys this real quick. So this here is what I write on here. So I'll write invite 150 people, 5 outside orders. On here, I star. Our goal is 800. Circle it over here. Okay, and I tell them that is my average party. Okay, even if your average is not $800, you fake it till you make it. Because when you start working that 800, what's going to happen is your average is going to be $800. Okay, we don't say we're striving for a $200 party ever. Okay, so that's why I circle on there, and then I circle, see a star big time on these down here on the coupon. Okay, so that will catch their eye too. So every one of these that goes in there, and I write the date of when we're going to start the party on there too. Okay.
Where do you find that document?
This is on same place. This is on supply order. They come in the kits now, but let me see. This is somewhere on here. Right there.
Okay.
So party planners. They're $2 for 25 of them, guys. So I just bought
that's cheaper than printer ink.
Right. That's exactly right. So I just bought a bunch of them, and they're like that. They're not like paper material either. They're like that, whatever that shinier,
So those are kind of like the host packets that used to, like the folders.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, they're not. They're more of a paper, but how those folders used to have that information. That's basically what this kind of stuff. And I like it because it has all their host rewards spelled out right here. So there's not a bunch of questions, and then the kits right there. Obviously, these prices are going to be different, you know, this month, but you're going to point that out to them on the call anyways. Okay. But I just like everything, and it allows them to have a place to write down some ideas of who to send invites to, who to talk with, who to collect outside orders from. And so I really like this guy. So that's what I use for the party. That's the party planner. And then host special, guest special. You guys all know where to find that at?
Yes.
Okay. Opportunity brochures, that's another thing you can order. Same thing that is in the supply order. Those are if you don't have any more of them. Okay, so that's packets. I try to send them out a couple weeks before, because I've even had people say, I'm so glad that you sent me that. It's been sitting, you know, even though it's been sitting up on the desk, it's a constant reminder that I have a party coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, so even with my cooking shows, I always, when they booked a party, I handed them a packet right then, because I knew if they went home with that packet, it was more of a sealed deal kind of thing. Okay, so if they have this packet and it's in their hand and they see it, it feels more like, okay, I'm having this party. Okay, so I try to send it out as soon as they book the party. Okay, I showed you guys my calendar last week, and how I write down immediately when someone books, address, information, when they want to start their party, who they booked from, you know, all that stuff is in there, so I know exactly when I'm going to start. And I say this over and over again, it's not a booking without a date. Okay, so if they haven't told you a date yet, you got to find out that date. I have this date and this date available. Which one works best for you? Okay, it's really important to get that on your calendar right away. Okay, so then, oh, whoops. How did I switch back to that one? I'll move you guys. Okay, so this is what I send on Monday. Okay, we're going to get into host coaching now. Okay, because what I have learned over the years, host coaching is where you make your money. The party's where you pick up your check. Okay, that's how strongly I feel about host coaching. Okay, because if I can coach my hosts, you know, well, so they are on top of it, their party is much more likely to be successful. Okay, so that's super important to me. Now, I still do, even with virtual parties, I still pick up and do a phone call. It only takes 5 to 7 minutes, because I was in, you know, cooking shows for so long. I just learned how to develop that relationship, and I don't get to see these hosts. You know, a lot of them I've never met before. So it's just a chance for them to hear my voice, to see that I'm a real person, you know, to talk with me just a few minutes. And it's just nice, because I don't get to have that communication in virtual parties typically. So, and then when they hear you asking them to do these things in their parties, there's just something about them just being much more committed to that party, because you just talk to them in person about it, you know, or over the phone about it. So I send this on Monday. Like I said, this is a saved message in my phone, Monday. Copy and paste it, send it to my host. Hey, Sally, I was just wondering if you received your packet in the mail. If you have, be sure to pull it out and look through it. I want your party to be a success with all the Facebook changes. I have a couple tips I want to go over with you. When in the next couple days can you chat for 5 to 10 minutes? I've timed it before. It takes 7 minutes for me to take this from beginning to end, okay? So then I do the call with a host, okay? So yesterday and today, I did 3 calls today. I did 1 yesterday. I have 1 tomorrow. All 5 of mine that are starting on Saturday have responded and scheduled a call with me, okay? So they will if you ask them to. I don't make it a big deal. I just say, I need to chat with you for a few minutes, okay? And they're willing to do that. So I have them give me a time, you know, that works, or if there's a certain time that you have, then you can do that. Now, the host coaching call, the document, it saves to the very bottom. It won't let me save it in the middle, okay? So if you pull this up, I have this, guys. I used it today, okay? I still use this because I want to make sure that when I get to talking on the phone, I still cover everything that I want to cover, okay? So here's what it looks like. Okay, so I'll just say, thank you so much for doing this virtual party. Did you get your packet? Have you had a chance to pull it out and look at it? Okay, we're going to start the party on Saturday. The first 2 days are going to be pre-party posts. You know, you can do your pre-party and your party whatever days work for you. If you want to do 4 days of party, if you want to do 1 day of pre-party posts, you know, whatever works for you is fine. Okay, so You can do 2 days, to make sure you get the right amount of people in there. You can do 1 day. So I let them know what's going to be happening. Then I ask them, do you have an Android or an iPhone? And the reason I ask them this is because how I send this to what they do is going to be different depending on what kind of phone they have. Okay, so if they have an iPhone, it's going to look like this when I send them the message. When I send them the message to get their invite out with their Facebook link, it's going to look like this. They click on this arrow, it pulls up like this, and they click send, 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 and it forwards directly to every one of their contacts in Facebook Messenger. Okay? Now, if it's an Android, if you hold down on this message, this same thing should come up. The forward, where you click send, and it does it to them individually. So that's why I ask, because I tell them on Thursday, because I send this to them on Thursday because their party starts on Saturday. So on Thursday, I know I need to send the invites to my hosts. I send them each this message. I line it up, guys, all at once. So what I will do, let me show you guys on Facebook here. So if I go into Facebook, and let me go into one of my pages here, to my business page, and then go into my groups. Okay, I'm just going to refer to this party here some. Okay, so I need to send Sheena, okay, her invite. Okay, so what you can do is you just have this Evernote pulled up. This is the wording right here in blue. Okay, so I'm just going to, I hate when it does that. It always moves it down when I first touch it. Okay, so I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to send Sheena a message. There she is. Okay, so when I paste it, it pulls up Connie's because that's the one that I copied. But if I go up here to the top where Sheena's page is, if I just copy this and then just hold down over that one and paste it there, see how that automatically changed to Sheena's? Okay, so now all I have to do is hit send. Then I'm going to go into my next person, my next host, copy, go in to their party. Okay, going to go into Kristen's now, copy her URL, send it to the host. Now, if I was doing this on my phone, okay, if I was doing this on my phone, I would copy the message, then I would go into the Facebook, and then I would hit that share button, copy the link, and then go paste it, delete out that one and paste it in there. You just have to click the share, the armor that's in the top right. You guys all know where that is?
Yeah.
Okay, armor top right, click copy link, and then just send that instead. Okay, so that is how I'm going to do sending this invite to them. Okay, so I talked to them about that process, what it's going to look like, because inviting is the most important thing that your host is going to do. I can do a lot of things in the party, but if they don't get the people in there, there's not a lot I can do. Okay, and I will tell them that. I say, you know what, if you can get the people in there, that's the one part of this party that I don't have control over. So I tell them, be sure to send it out to at least 150 people. Our goal is to get 40 to 50. Most of mine get 30 to 40 in there, okay? But I tell them, if you invite 30 people, you're going to get maybe 5. About a fourth of how many you invite are actually going to click that join. And I've had to be sure to tell my hosts, and it makes every one of them laugh, but you would not believe the amount of hosts that don't join their own party at first. I'm like, Lord help me. So I just made a point to say, hey, when you get that invite, be sure you join your own party, because I have a lot of hosts that forget to join themselves. And they're like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, you wouldn't believe the amount of hosts. And I'm like, where are they? Oh, they haven't even joined yet. So they're like, oh, I didn't think about the fact that I had to join. Yes, you do. So I be sure that I tell them that, okay? And so it's really important to get that many people in there. Okay, so then I tell them the best way to make your party successful is to be in there, be present, and comment on every post. because when they comment, it's going to send a notification. They're going to see it in their news feed because it's their friends, not mine. So I tell them, I don't expect you to be in there all day long, but if you can go in there a few times a day and comment on every post, play the games. You're not going to win, but play the games, participate with your guests. That's going to make your party so much more successful. Okay. Third thing I tell them, you are going to receive a 50% off item from everyone that books from your party. If you get 3 bookings from your party as a thank you from me, I'm going to give you a new fall product. Okay. And they're like, oh, that's really cool. I'm like, yeah. So, you know, and I will, depending on the sales of the party, is how big that fall product is going to be. Okay. So I'm not going to buy them a $30 fall product if their party is $200. But I don't have a problem, you know, picking a $30 item if they had a $1,000 party. Okay. Because I'm going to use their host discount to add that product.
Right.
Does everyone understand how that works?
Yep.
Some hosts do not use their half price items. They don't. Good thing. They're getting that item for $15, you know, you're doing it for $15. If not, you're going to use that 20 to 30% off discount, put in your card instead, pay the difference. Okay. You don't have to pay shipping that way. It is worth it to me to pay that when I get 3 bookings from a party. Okay. So I always throw this out there because sometimes you have to pay just a little to get some more. Okay. So I'll always do this. Then I tell them, this is something that I started, well, I'll get to that in a second. So on the second, I tell them on the second to the last day of the party, I'm going to send you a message that I want you to forward on to everyone that's a member of your party. It's a reminder that tomorrow is the last day to place your order. Okay, so I tell them about that. I say, this is super important that you do this because when you do it, I will be able to tell the orders start coming in. Okay, so be sure that you send this out to everyone individually. Okay, and so then last thing I say to them, did you see that kit credit coupon in your packet? Have you ever thought about doing something like Pampered Chef? I'm going to talk to them about that $39 kit, the opportunity. With your party, you can actually start, you know, if they use a $25 kit, you know, that is going to be your $14 for the kit, or they can get it for free by using the $50. Okay, so imagine being able to start this business for $14. So that's something I'm going to talk, I talk with every single host about. Okay, so it's just, you see, this is not long. This is 5 different things I talk to them about. Takes about 7 minutes total, but it makes all the difference in the world talking to your host about these things. So then, okay, so Monday after I do the call, Thursday I'm going to send them the invite. Okay, so here's about the invite. Friday, this is what I'm sending the host here. Hi, here's another tip that always adds more guests to the party group. Please post these words and group link below together on your personal Facebook wall. It will help to capture some additional people who may have missed your ad notification and remind them you're having an online Pampered Chef party. So it says, hi all, I'm so excited to be hosting an online Pampered Chef party right here on Facebook starting Monday. You can play games to win prizes, shop for awesome kitchen gadgets from your couch. I have added many of you to my party group, but if you have not been added, want to party with us, just click the link to my group below and request to be added. It's that simple. Okay, so you're going to copy both of these things. They're going to send this and post this on their wall. I do that on Friday. Okay, this is another one of those, just copy and paste. It's Friday, let's send it to them. Okay, so pre-party post Saturday, Sunday. So this is something that I started doing and it really, really helps, guys. Every Monday morning, I get started with a game. It's a guessing game. I did the how many little pumpkins are in the pie plate yesterday morning. So that game is started and I send my host this. Hey girl, party's kicking off this morning. In order to kick it off, can you message this to everyone so they know your party's starting? This will help people that are in there to start participating. I know this is not on my host coaching list, but I started telling my hosts that on Monday, expect this message from me. Here's what happened this week. I have 3 parties going right now. I send this to 3 hosts. Tracy comes back and she says to me, So let me see if I can find Tracy here. Okay, here's Tracy. Okay, so I sent this the other day, or Monday. Okay, so here's that wording I just said. She responded quicker than I could get the second part to. So here's what she said, or here's what she's supposed to send. She said, so just to people that are in the party or anyone? That's the first time they've been asked that by a host. So I would say I would send it to everyone you invited. That way, which I jumble the words here, those that haven't joined, maybe it'll remind them to join, okay? So what happened with Tracy's party is within a matter of 10 minutes, I had 10 people trying to join the party because her sending out that was a reminder that they wanted to join the party. So I'm going to start doing that. And I told my host that this week. I said, hey, I'm going to send you this on Monday. And this is what happened when a host did this. So instead of just doing the members, like I've told them before, I'm going to tell them to send it to everyone they invited because it reminded some people that they wanted to join that party. So it really worked well with her. So I'm going to start doing that every time. So that's what I do on Monday. There's what they send out. And then here is what I go in and I do. So you can just copy these words right here. You're going to tag. This is tagging them. Do you guys know how to tag on your parties? Okay. So I do this on Monday morning. Party kicks off. I tag everyone, welcoming them. Here's the words, though, that I use. Party officially starts today. Woohoo! Thank you so much for being a part of this party and jumping on here. Be sure to check out the game that started this morning. You get a ticket for every guest that you make. We're going to have a great time this week. So there's my tag. You know, I've tagged this, write a post. So this is what it looks like. So I do that, and then I pick this GIF that says, you guys have a fun week ahead of you. And then there's all their names. Okay? So do that every Monday morning. It's just a way to get the party started. On Tuesday, okay, here's what I do on Tuesday. So let me show you an existing party that had this happen today. Okay, so we're going to go into Tracy's party. This is one that is running right now. This is Tuesday's post. Let me find, okay, here it is. Giveaway post. Answer this question, your name will be added to one of the final drawings. I would totally host a party if. Okay, your host has been challenged to get 3 parties during their show. If you get 3 parties, they get a pampered gift as a thank you for helping me continue my business. Plus, they will get any item or set at half price at your party. Let's keep the party going. Okay, so here, if I could get free pots and pans, I can totally help you with that. She liked it. Okay, then it says I had enough people interested. I'm not a people person. Okay, so I hear that a lot, okay? Which is why these virtual parties are nice because you don't actually have to talk to people, just interact like you have been in this one. You could totally do it, okay? And then the host chimed in and said, plus, orders shipped to the people. You don't have to get this, sort, and distribute so people can live all over the country. Then if it was online and the hostess gift was awesome. Well, next month, the hostess gift happens to be any one item at 60% off in the catalog. So boom, it's pretty awesome. Okay, so she says, but I literally work 7 days a week, my full-time job and my side job. So not sure how much I help by be. So here I tell her, if you can comment like you are on this one, that's all you really have to do as a host because she's been commenting just like I would ask her as a host. Okay, and then she gave me a thumbs up. Okay, I'm leaving these posts right here for now. This one she just posted. Okay, this one said, if it's all online, but don't be disappointed if it doesn't go good, I have cheap friends. Okay, so that one just posted. I hadn't even seen it yet, so I haven't responded. Yeah, she did that one an hour ago. So I'll respond and say, don't worry, we'll work through that. You know, we'll work through the cheap friends part. So that's 4 people. Is it 4? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 people there. Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do tomorrow. So I'm just kind of commenting here on this. This was today's party. So now, okay, on Wednesday, and I'll get back to this part in just a second. On Wednesday, I'm going to post a picture. You know, I have pumpkin ones that I'm doing this month, but a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin appears when they book a party, okay? So the monkeys appear. So I will post this. Guess what? My wording is saved in on my phone, and so are these pictures of my favorites, okay? So all I have to do is go into that note section, click on what I'm going to post on their party, go in tomorrow, click on the picture, click on the wording, okay? So post this tomorrow. Now, what this one will do is now those 4 people, most likely when they see this one tomorrow, that's when they'll say, I'll book a party. Okay? So if they don't, I will go in and message individually. So I have this post on Tuesday that I do. I have this post on Wednesday that I do. And then what I also do is I'll show you, I'll go back into Sheena's party and show you this one. Because guys, this, so let me see. Okay, so let me go into my inbox here. So I play a game on Wednesdays. Instead of doing this one, what's your favorite Pampered Chef product? I did this one for a little bit and I changed it up. So now I am doing, let me find, okay. She just joined my team, so I'll show, okay, hers. Okay, so see how she said cheese, chili, crescent rolls, coffee, creamer. Okay, that is because I played a game and it looks like, I'll show you. As I'm scrolling through here, I want you guys to pay attention to a few things, okay? First, do you guys see this click to shop?
Yes, I love that.
Okay, you guys know how to do this?
No.
I tried and
No.
failed yesterday.
Tried and failed.
I
Okay.
have tried it, but I can't get the click to shop thingy in there.
Okay, so I'm going to actually do this for my parties. So let me show you. Okay, let me tell you this though. Here's step number 1. When you are doing this, be sure you have the link close by, because if they click on that and the link is not there, I tried to click on it and nothing pulled up. Okay, so I'm going to go in. Let's see. Okay, so we got Tracy's party here. Let's copy her link. Okay, have this ready. Okay, we got it ready. Okay, so I'm going to go into Tracy's party first. I'll just show you guys the process. So Tracy's party, I want to change the picture. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to change the photo. I'm going to upload a photo. And I want to do the click to shop one. There it is. Save. Okay, so it's there. Now I need to refresh my screen. And then go down here. It should be, yep, right there. Okay, so click on the actual picture. Click on the picture. Now it says add a description. Okay, so I'm going to click on add a description. And this is going to say, click here to shop now. Okay, then I'm going to go over. This is why you want to have this pulled up. Now I'm going to click on share. I want to copy her link. Then I want to paste it. Okay, now I am done editing. So now it looks like this. So when they click on it, there's the link.
Oh, so I did do it.
I did do it right, but where do you get the click to shop graphic? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I can send that to you.
Thank you.
I just made one that was different.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was actually going to open up their party.
No, it is going to just
Okay.
take you where they see, oh, click here to shop now. And then they're going to
Okay.
click on that.
Awesome.
Okay. So it's not going to actually open up the Pampered Chef link, but it's
Okay.
going to take them right to that. So every time someone does click on it, this helps tremendously with how many times people ask you where the shopping link is.
Okay, yeah.
So now I'm going to go in. I see that was Tracy's. Okay, now I'm going to go into Kristen's.
You're making that click to shop the cover, the
Photo.
cover photo?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm going into Kristen's. Copy in. No, I'm going to copy it. Okay, so now I'm going to change this photo again. There it is. Refreshing. Okay, now it should be down here. There it is. Click on the picture. Add a description. Click here to shop now. Go in. Copy the link. That one says Kristen. Okay. So hers is done. Now I have one more I'm going to do for those of you that need a 3 times the charm to watch.
Clearly, that was me.
We're going to do it one more time for you.
I just couldn't figure out how to get the graphic.
Yeah, that part, you just have to add the picture. Okay, so we got Amanda's here. Okay, so now we're going to go in. I'll change the photo. Upload this one. Gonna refresh. Okay, click on it. Click here to shop now. Okay, so now they're all changed, but that's how basically the process of me doing it to all of my parties. Okay, so I got a little sidetracked. Go back into Sheena's party. Okay, so we got stopped at the cover photo. Okay, so we got click here to shop. Okay, so look at some of these as I scroll through here. Okay, so you're going to see there's my announcement that I showed you guys. Okay, so this is the last post that I do, also saved in the notes section of my phone. So I will do the drawing winner. I will tag everyone one last time. I will thank everyone for helping, you know, Sheena hit her host goal, because this party, which you'll see in a second, was at $150 the last day. Okay, and I'll show you what happens. Okay, so thank you. This is a thank you so much for helping reach the goal. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Only $95 away.
So you do your thank yous at the end of the party.
I do. Well, I do them throughout too, but this is just how many came that last day.
Okay.
Yeah. So as soon as they do order, I do say thank you. But I do, just to make sure I included everyone, I give one last thank you for the participation. Thank you for your orders. Here's the winner. And guys, even if my party doesn't qualify, I still do a winner. Even if it is a Mail a Season's Best Recipe Book, because I told them that there was going to be a winner at the end. And it's not necessarily their fault.
Their fault.
Yeah, that there wasn't, you know,
That's what I've been
a
doing.
qualified party. So I will stick, it's not going to be a whole lot, but I will stick something and I will draw a winner. So here she's 95 away. And here's the host. She's saying, I'm $95 away. Okay. So, see, I do things like this. Falls upon us. Which one can you not live without? She did a thank you for your order. And now she's $200 away here. Okay, tomorrow's the last day to order. She's $400 away from her goal. Okay, I made the goal from these parties last month for $550. I wanted every one of them to get that extra $100. Okay, so here she's, you know, a good chunk away still. Okay, so she's at 150. So we just kept working it and kept talking through it. Okay, and she ended up over $650. Okay, so she surpassed the 550. So just by me posting and giving them updates. So here, guys, things like this. Sound off. Tell us your biggest kitchen blunders for a chance to win. Okay, I love reading some of these. They're pretty funny.
Yeah, I change up the games because they tend to get bored.
So tomorrow's the last day to order. Thank you for their order. She's 400. See how much I'm mentioning it. I'm talking about it. I'm pushing towards it, okay? I'm not settling, okay? So here, before we go, this one's a fun one too. Name a word people yell at the TV during a football game.
You get my words in there.
It can get interesting sometimes. Okay, so you can see this one. Okay, so here's the monkey. Here's the wording that I do. And let's see what all we got here. I will, but can't pick a date. She picked a date. Hers is at the end of October. Okay. She signed up. And she's doing her party right now. Okay. And then, so she's saying, Melody Harper, there's 3 because I knew someone else. She actually ended up with 4 and one of them signed up. Okay. So let me go down to, okay. So this is the one where she sent me the 5. Okay. You need 5 items from the grocery store that start with the letter of your first name. What are you buying? So this is bonus extra 25 tickets, big stars. Okay. We're going to try something different this evening. Instead of commenting below, send me a personal message with your 5 items, then comment done below as well so we know you've sent yours. Have a great evening, okay? So they're still commenting done here, okay? They're also sending me the message personally, okay? So that leads us into this post, okay? I want to show you guys, just back up here, this one here. Okay, so on the Evernote, okay, here is the wording. Very important. Okay, I changed it up just a little bit. This one's get 20 tickets. I think I did more on that one. Okay, so here is some of the wording that you can do. Okay, so this one here. Okay, so this is the Imagine Cash in your hand. Okay, so that's this one here. What would you do if you had extra cash? Would you buy Christmas presents, save, pay off bills, fund money? Okay, so what would you do? What do you want to do? Okay, so here is, and this is a Pampered Chef graphic. Right. But, okay, so here's their comments. Okay, if you guys did not know you can do this, okay, so see how it says see response?
I love that. I love that.
Yes, from your computer only. And your business page. It will say, see if we go down here to the bottom, this one says message. If you click message, it will send this. Okay, so let me click back on her. I was showing you a second ago, this is the one that signed up. I'm going to show you kind of how this conversation happened. So she sent me first her C grocery list. Okay, so here's her C grocery list. This is what I sent her from that message. Where I said message, this is what I said. Hey girl, I love your answer, pay off bills. We've been able to pay off so many because of Pampered Chef. Have you ever thought about doing something like Pampered Chef? With the holidays, it's a great time to earn some extra money. It's our biggest selling season. Okay, so, And you get 25 tickets for your answer with your C answers. Do you have any Pampered Chef products? The biggest thing is, remember, always finish with a question. Because if you don't, they have no reason to respond. Okay? So I do have quite a bit of Pampered Chef stuff. If you sell Pampered Chef, can your parties be strictly online? What kind of training do you have to go through? Okay? So I tell her about a large majority are virtual parties. They have a new consultant training now with a dash. You know, that's amazing. Okay? It lets you train at your pace. And could I buy any one of the starter kits to start? Would the purchase go towards Sheena's show? We get asked that a lot. No, unfortunately, it doesn't. Okay? So I tell her that. Also, I'm super excited to do a party with you because I saw she commented she wanted to do a party too. If you're interested in the business, we could do it a few different ways. It won't go towards our party, but you can pick any of the 3 kits. Okay, so then she talks about taxes. I talk about taxes. And so I give her a few more, you know, just how to, and here she goes. You know, she's throwing out there, I'm nervous, I'm afraid, I won't have the support or time that I need being a single mom. Okay, but extra cash is amazing. Okay, so I was scared too. You know, I'm talking her off that ledge through this. Okay, so let me think on it and let you know this evening. I let her think. Okay, this was earlier in the week. This was a few days later. Okay, so I let her think on it for a couple days. Then, so if I buy the kit and do the party myself with your assistance, Sheena still gets credit for my party because she would still get a 50% off from her party. Okay, yes, she would. What do you think? Are you ready to get started? If you have any more questions, I can call you today to answer them. If you don't mind calling me, I do have a few things that I want to ask. I called her that day, just in the car on the way home from a football game. Okay, just called her up and answered her questions. Okay, and then she signed up that night. Okay, so that's an example from that post alone, a response that led to a recruit. Okay, so that can just show you how that can go. So this is always, I do this on Thursday. And the reason I do Thursday is because by Thursday, they trust me a little bit more. They've seen me in the party. They've gotten to know me a little bit. They've seen my personality. Okay, so I wait a little bit to ask this question. Okay, because I want to see, you know, who really would be interested. Okay, Thursday, this is that message I was talking about. Can you send this message out to members in your party all individually, please? If you do, you will start seeing orders coming in. I will be able to tell because they will start ordering. So if you can go through and personally message this message, also send some text to people that aren't in your party because they aren't on Facebook, and send them the link too. Thank you so much for being an amazing host. You've done a great job. So then that's what they copy and paste. Now this is their Pampered Chef link. Tomorrow's the last day for my Pampered Chef party. If you'd like to place an order, you can click on this link. Thank you so much for being in my party. There's the link. Okay, so I send both of those to the host on Thursday, and that is usually when the orders start coming in. And I even tell my hosts, don't get too discouraged if you don't see a bunch of orders before Thursday. A lot of people wait to the end. So they're not like, oh my gosh, my friends suck, no one's ordering. Mine typically don't come till Thursday. I'll sometimes get a few at the beginning, but sometimes because I do that 50 ticket goal, you know, you get 50 extra tickets if you order before the party starts. So, but mine is different. Mine, they can't continue to add to because I'm in a different program than you guys. So as soon as they order, it gets directly shipped to them. So I don't push the orders a whole lot because they can't add to it if they see that they want something else. They'd have to pay shipping again. So, so that is basically from beginning to the end of my party, okay, what it looks like from the host coaching, a good host coaching, okay, to what I do throughout the party to make it successful. Okay, so I will now let you guys, I'll stop share, and now I'll have you guys, I'll answer some of your questions that you have. Here, I'll stop the recording.